Welcome to the Royal Gypsy Hood. My name is Rafa Mama, coming to you live, center stage, here to give the Tarot Oracle reading for the week by the Zodiac sign. So if it doesn't apply to you, feel free to fast forward, rewind, whatever you need to do. So without further ado, let's get started. Today is my Abuelita Rosa's birthday. Rest in peace. She passed away 6 years ago on my birthday in September. And so this time of year, I always honor her between her birthday and my birthday. It's truly a time always for just reevaluating my walk and my path as a North Node in Leo. Shout out to all the Leos out there. And yeah, let's just go ahead and hop to this. Get a little music going in the background, you know? Okay, I should have shuffled before I got on, huh? Okay, Creator, I just ask you to breathe a breath of life into these cards and to show us the way, show us a word, show us insight into this week. Amen. Ooh, ¿qué pasó? Aries. Aries moon, Aries rising. Aries. The sun will shine for you, my friends. We have the Nine of Cups that comes up in reverse. It's Jupiter and Pisces, and Pisces, or Neptune has been retrograde in Pisces. It's a 9, it's an end cycles, it's the joy, where did it go? We reduce down to the 8 of Cups. The dream. Where did it go? It's everlasting with the 8 and the infinite. We bring Saturn into, from Jupiter, the expansion, right? To Saturn, the closing in. And we're moving forward from the old emotions of disappointment, of disillusionment. You know, we're moving forward now. It's time to keep it stepping. And just trust, my friends, that the sun will shine. Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Oh, just thinking about. This is just for you, Aries. Tomorrow, clear away your cobwebs and the sorrows till there's none. Should I keep going? I'm on a roll. Oh, just think of a day. No, I'm not gonna keep going. That's gray and lonely, and just pick up your chin. and grin and say, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. But just walk into this, okay? You see the puddle that was there? It's left over from the rain. Where did it go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That's the theme for the week for you, Aries, as the sun will come out. Leave those old feelings behind, okay? Learn the new boundaries that you have. Hold fast to the lessons of those boundaries that you have learned. And those good feelings, okay? The sun shining and that Jupiter energy, it was there to teach you a lesson, right? And raise you up above it all. And so hold fast, Aries. The sun will come out. And that is the theme for you this week. Let's move on. I am on a live video. If you could not interrupt me again, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry that you made me even say that, and I'm sorry that you had that attitude when I corrected you. Taurus, here we go. Ooh, Taurus, are you still dealing with some of that, you're still dealing with some of that Cancer energy, right? The residue that's that we're clearing from, right? As we even make preparations for the North Node, you know, all of this retrograde stuff is happening right before the North Node hits Cancer. And so this Cancer partial solar eclipse that we had was really full preparation for you, especially Taurus, and of course all of us. You know, the delays of what you thought, you know, was where you thought you did not have victory, okay? Just have patience. Hold on, baby. We have, I mean, this is pretty major here. We have the Cancer card, which is the Chariots. It's in reverse. Taurus, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. Okay, we have your card that comes up. The Hierophant. Venus is going retrograde pretty soon. Okay. And the moon is in Taurus right now. This Cancer card does represent moon energy. And then we have the Temperance card. Okay. All major arcana for you, Taurus. Was this in reverse? No, it was right side up. Just hold fast and have patience and stand solid on everything that you've been building upon. Just stand solid upon that. It's coming for you. Just have patience, okay? The victory is there. And in the past tense, okay, the victory is there. Just have patience. A lot of this is all about character building for you. A lot of this is all about reevaluating the values that you have and, you know, the values that you have built upon and which ones really weren't necessarily in tune or in key with the long-term desires, right? Whatsoever things are lovely and pure, think on these things, right? Let's get that old-time religion out of our ways of operations and know that we should consistently be evolving and also to keep your joy. Keep your joy in the midst of it, Taurus, Taurus moon, and Taurus rising. This is major, literally major arcana, and I'm excited because I'm a Taurus moon. It's building your character. Okay, so that's the theme. Patience, my dear. Cancer, I'm sorry, Gemini. Gemini moon and Gemini rising. The theme of the week for you, my friends, my beloved Mercurial brothers and sisters. Gemini. Huh. Okay. So the first card that comes up is the Three of Pentacles, and that's Mars and Capricorn. We have been dealing with that square energy, Mars square Uranus, right? That was all part of the eclipse as well. The next card that comes up is the Knight of Wands, and it's in reverse for you, Gemini, and it is the Knight. Okay, the third card that comes up for you is another fire sign here, another fire card, and Mars. Mars and Leo, the Seven of Wands in reverse, my friends. Gemini, y'all been busy. Gemini moon, Gemini rising. Let it go. Let go of the bickering. It's affecting your work. Recapture your love. We have Mercury that's retrograde, right? Retrograde in Leo. Recapture your love and your values. Okay. Recapture the joy in the work that you do. Get a new love behind the work that you do. Get creative about the work that you do. You know, just have fun. Remember to have fun and let go of the beef, Gemini. Let it go, let it go. Because this is what's the most important. Okay? Keep building, Gemini. Next, without further ado, Cancer, Cancer moon and Cancer rising. I've never really followed this format, you know. Mostly just like done some live readings, done personal readings. I have done like one card per month. I don't really like doing that because, you know, I like to be thorough and detailed, and I don't like to be generic and follow somebody else's structure. But we're playing with this. We're gonna go with it, okay? Cancer. Cancer moon and Cancer rising. So, okay, the five of Wands comes up for you, and that's the card of really bickering. The Seven of Wands that Gemini had was more of like what's worth holding on to, as far as the that's more principle based. That's like you know, it's like more matters of what's matters of the heart. Like it just really is you know, things that are worth fighting for, and having to, when it's in reverse, reevaluating what's worth fighting for and standing on, right? But this card for you is the Five of Wands, and this one is more of the superficial, maybe pride oriented, You know, I was gonna say egotistical. There's you know, that ego that comes with Mars and Leo, of course, as well, you know, with the Gemini card there. But this one is more so it's Saturn in Leo, and so it is here we go. It's the card. Okay. This one is really like, honestly, like you're feeling the bites, okay, of the petty. All right, that petty shit, because you're like, it's like instantaneous karma, kind of, you know, if you've been gossiping or bickering with anybody at all, Cancer, about anything in the past, if you've had difficulties in regard to even like work related things, because Wands does represent work and it represents your passions. And so, but the next card that comes out is the Eight of Wands, okay? Wow, oh my God, the Seven of Wands comes up again. Cancer. All right, here's the deal. There have been people who have been petty against you. Okay. Shit's moving forward. I know it might feel like you're just like dealing with some repetitive, cyclical kind of like, okay, why do I have to deal with this frustrating, constant irritation? It could be somebody in your workplace. It could be even family related stuff. But however, you know, this is all Wands. So we have Mercury in Sagittarius, pretty much saying that, you know, shit's gonna move forward. It's coming to the forefront. Then we have the Seven of Wands, okay, which is the same card that Gemini dealt with here, and this is Mars in a different position, Mars in Leo. We go from the 5 to the 8 to the 7. Just continue to stand your ground, okay? Gemini, reevaluate the beef that you know, what's really truly worth it, okay, and what's holding you back. Cancer, hold your ground, but don't bicker, okay? Show your validity by the actions that you take in moving forward. All this chit chat, do it with your thought process, okay? It's Mercury. If you bicker, you'll feel the consequences of it, okay? But if you renew your mind through this process, it'll actually move you into greater standing, a higher ranking. It will bring you promotion. Just keep standing your ground. Do it in a peaceful manner. Do it in a loving manner. Almost like pretend like the adversary isn't even there, okay? In terms of how you feel the effects and not holding on to any of that, okay? That's for Cancer. Cancer moon and Cancer rising. Feel the positivity of it. Look at it like, you know, the archetypal Sagittarius with meet that challenge with an adventurous mind, expecting. Let me pull a card, an oracle card for you, Cancer. This is gonna take a while if I keep doing it like this. It's like doing 12 readings. Celebration. Okay? The Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. This is what's going to move you forward and move you ahead, okay? Don't get in a depressed state of mind. Right now, this card is in reverse, and so you have all the ability. What's going to give you the power, what's going to move you forward, what's going to move the adversity forward and out of the way, right? A celebration. It's going to bring you a level of enlightenment. I hate that light there. Speaking of, putting the joy back in it. That has been the theme universally for us. The Queen of Lights. The Queen of the Lights. It's in reverse. So remember, that's how you're going to move the mountain. Cancer. The next card is for Leo. Leo, I do love you. Leo, I do appreciate you. Leo, I admire you. But you know, my Mars is in Leo and I really can't fuck with you. Leo, you ain't always right. I'm a Virgo sun. Leo, what's the theme for this week? Ooh. Leo. So all three of your cards were in reverse today, Leo. We have the 4, we have the 1, and we have the 2 with the High Priestess. Alright, so the first card that comes up is the Jupiter and Libra card. And it is in reverse. I look at those kind of like retrogrades, and it's card number 4. The 4 of Swords. Now this card is really all about rest, rethinking, accumulating the lessons. Okay, and it's in reverse. The next card that comes up is the Ace of Wands. Now this card is also in reverse. Now this card is all about passions and new beginnings, a spark, even love, potential. Okay, we see the love that's being, represented here. Then we see it represented here. It can also be dealing with business contracts, negotiations. The next card that comes up is the Priestess. And so you've got all the right energy, but you need to make sure that you're operating on the right vibration of that energy. And this is not the week to jump the gun, okay? Flip this card right side up and dwell in this Priestess energy is the Moon. Right now, Leo, indulge in a lot of creative activity, indulge in meditation, indulge in music, okay? Indulge in the arts, anything that gets your creative juices going, that gets that intuitive nature within you just flowing, right? That is a theme of the week for you. Make sure that you don't jump the gun. However, that means opportunities are coming your way. Okay? Good ones in regard to love and business. Virgo. Virgo moon and Virgo rising. Shuffle up these cards a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Virgo, what up? Nanu nanu. Shout out to my Virgo suns, my Virgo moons, and my Virgo rising. So we have the Prince of Swords. We have Mars in reverse. The Tower. Let's see. This card is number 14. No. 15, 16. It's card number 16. Definitely dealing with karmic things. And then we have card number 3, which is the Cups. Mercury in Cancer. Okay, Virgo, so let me pull an oracle card for you, Virgo. The Winged Ones in reverse. Miraculous aid, angelic help. Call upon your angels right now, Virgo. And remember that you are one. The card is in reverse because you fail to see the how. The Prince of Swords represents air. It represents the mind, new beginnings, new in terms of, it could be in terms of contracts. It could be in terms of new word that has come by. It could be premature, most definitely, right? So, and it could be a negative word. It could be, for example, me personally, I dealt with a premature or a non-signed, contract with a roommate. Okay, so there was, Mercury's retrograde. So reevaluate how it is, what it is that you want to pursue, moving forward. Okay, the things that you learned from that recent, from the recent misunderstanding, should we put it that way? So it definitely changed, okay? This is kind of like an undoing kind of thing, that's happened. It's changed your perspective and it helps you see clearer the I am, Mars is all about the I am. Okay? What it is that you want, what it is that you need. And when you stand firm on that, make sure that you don't teeter-totter, waver between your mind and your identity, or that you don't lack integrity between the words that you use, and the agreements that you make, right? And don't compromise yourself, Virgo. And no worries, you might not know how it's all gonna transpire, but it's okay. Because we have your promise here, the Three of Cups, and really nurture your dream, Virgo. Nurture what it is that you truly desire, what you're trying to communicate, what you're putting out into the universe that you desire, the things and the people that you want to attract, that you work. Nurture that. Nurture that. Be in that moon Cancerian energy. And same as Cancer, celebrate, of course, right? It's all about growth, but Virgo, definitely nurture yourself. Nurture that desire and the feeling of what it would be like to have that desire fulfilled with you, whatever it is that you're seeking. And just remember miraculous aid. Remember to ask your angels for help, and trust and believe in them, okay? And that's what you need to let go of, is the more you know, earth boggling mentality of the details, Virgo. And just ask for angelic help. Miraculous aid is on its way. You got this, girl. They got you. Or guy. You too, my sister, my brother. Okay, coming right up, we have Libra. Here we go, Libra, and this one's for you. Turn the music back up. We hate the commercials, don't we? That hurts so good. This song keeps coming up, and I'm not intentionally doing it. It's just recycling back. So it hurts so good. Whatever it is that you're going through, just know that, you know, it's building you. It's like your muscle just grew. Here you go. Here you go, Libra. Libra moon. Ooh, let's try that again. Libra rising. I like it. Now, we have two cards in reverse, one that is the right side up. We are truly focusing on your dreams this week. Your destiny, Libra. It is a major focal point. Your legacy, it's not anything Saturn related or Capricorn related. It's Aquarius that came up, the star. The first card that comes is Mercury. I'm sorry, it's Virgo in reverse. It's the Hermit. You might have been spending some time on your own lately, and it was most definitely necessary. The Star card comes up. So now, Libra, it's time to start networking. It's time to share the vision. And the next card that comes up is the Eight of Swords in reverse. And that's Jupiter and Gemini. This card is all about anxieties. The anxieties of your heart, most definitely. You know, the reasons why you became recluse, why you went inward, whatever it was that was kind of piercing your mind and your heart that you've been processing through so that you could grow, so that you could overcome some of the obstacles mentally that you were dealing with. Good job, Libra. I feel like you've been doing some of your inner work. It is in reverse. That's a good thing. Gemini is all about writing it down, okay? Write it down if you need to. Tell a friend. Do short travels if you need to as well, in order to connect with the right people that will help your dream come true. Don't communicate with, okay, I think you've learned this lesson and this is why you kind of went inward. Don't communicate with petty people. Sorry, Gemini. It's so love. It's so love. Don't communicate with elementary people who have no idea or understanding of your vision, of your dream, and they have no part in it, okay? So don't get stuck in lower energies. It's, you know, they don't get it. They don't see it. They don't know, okay? But you know. So start networking with the right people. If you have to take a short trip to do it, make it happen. Okay? Whatever you love. Libra. Next on the list here, we have Scorpio. Near and dear to my heart. I do love my Scorpions. You and I are like two peas in a pod. I've got plenty of that scorpionic energy as well. Venus. Scorpio. Ooh, look what comes up for you. Wow. Scorpio, what have you been doing in secret? Scorpio, you've really been working on like accomplishing some goals. A Scorpio, this too can deal with love, and it can deal with just earthly manifestations in general. You've been working on your mind and regulating it. I'm proud of you, Scorpio. We have the first card that comes up is Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. And that is the Mercury in Virgo card. It's a beautiful thing, my friends. This card is all about, you know, positive things coming, growing, flourishing. All that you've been working on, you know, actually manifesting, and you seeing the abundance and the fruit of your labor. The next card that comes up is the World, the universe. Bam. Very Capricornic. So you have been working on things related to your legacy, Scorpio. And you've got the universe on your side. And not only are you in your grind, right, and seeing, like, starting to see things manifest physically, but emotionally, Scorpio, this week you are going to just just receive it. Just receive it with open arms. This is the Nine of Cups. This is all about emotional fulfillment. It's Jupiter. It's all the feel-goods of Jupiter. And the sign of Pisces, which is all about your dreams. So just revel in this good feeling, Scorpio. And remain in your creativity as well. Don't get too earthbound, but apply that creative energy and the spiritual energy of what you're doing. Also alchemize your work this week, okay? Scorpio, I'm thrilled for you. And we love you. You get a bad rap. Okay, Sagittarius. Any Sag in the house? Any Sages in the house? We do love your philosophical ways. Wow, Sag. We have some repeat cards here. So we have the Mercury in Virgo card that comes up against Sag in the same exact position as Scorpio. You've been working on some things too, and you're gonna see you've been actively working on manifesting positivity, and you are going to see that flourish this week. You're gonna see the fruits. Now, make sure that you don't jump the gun and that you're not premature on some things, especially watch your words and don't sign any contracts. Meaning verbal too, like don't make agreements with anybody based upon the, you know, the good fruit that you've been reaping or that you will reap this week. Don't get ahead of yourself. One of the other readings was, you know, not getting ahead of yourself with the actions, but also even with the communications. Don't tell Sag. We know you like to excitedly brag. This is kind of like that whole thing with like Jacob and his brothers, and he had the dream, and then they threw stones at him and threw him in a pit and shit like that because he prematurely spoke and he told the wrong people. Watch who you speak to this week, and just you can't celebrate this with everybody, okay, Sag? You just can't. Not everybody's gonna be as happy for you as you would think and hope and want, you know, and then you might like to, you know, that you might like to brag. We know you do, okay? But it'll teach you a lesson about who's not really on your side. Like you're gonna have a whole shift of consciousness about somebody who you thought was a friend. Just keep on this grind, okay? That's for you, Sag. You might learn some information about somebody this week that's new to you, that you really didn't expect, that was a little bit core shaking. Don't let it upset you. Just once again, be mindful about who you talk to, particular and about, and just stay on your hustle, okay? Stay on that manifestation grind that you've been on, okay? So stay humble and keep a level head, Sag. We love you. Capricorn. Capricorn moon and Capricorn rising. Ooh. Capricorn. Hey Cap. What's you doing? Well, we have new feelings, new emotions, and a new creative spark, a new love spark, new feelings that pop up for you, Capricorn, this week. We also have the Death card that's in reverse. Okay, that's Scorpio. So we go from water into Scorpio, and we keep the theme of water with the Four of Cups that comes in here. And this is the moon in Cancer. Okay, your polar opposite, Capricorn. So, you know, I don't know what's going on, Capricorn, with you, but you're in the process of transmuting and transforming an old feeling that doesn't serve you anymore. Definitely something that you were probably fixated on that that didn't even belong to you, maybe, Capricorn. It's definitely some old shit that you're releasing this week. So, with that being said, we know that it's hard, Capricorn, but try to get in tune with your emotions this week, particularly dealing with the depths of your soul, so that you can move forward after this week with a clear understanding of how you feel about whatever it is that will pop up for you that triggers old emotions for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you as well, Capricorn. The Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order, my friends. Okay, very, very much fitting to the Death in Reverse card. Let me show you these if I didn't already. But that Ace was right side up. The reverse, the Death card in reverse is just, you know, signifying that it's not as bad as you think. You know, whatever ending that you may face, the ending of an old feeling, it could be the ending of an old relationship, and here we have the Four of Cups. First and foremost this week, without being I don't want to say narcissistic, but without being totally emotionally dry toward whoever else you may be encountering these feelings with, Capricorn, nurture yourself, nurture your needs. Nurture your emotions. Get in tune with them. Don't pretend like you don't have them, okay? And it's okay if somebody's got to go this week. It's kind of in the cards as far as Sisters of Seasons and Change. Okay, it's divine order. Everything has its natural timing. So that's for you, Capricorn. And much peace be unto you through that. It will be refreshing. I promise you that. It might not be easy, but you will feel renewed. Okay, next coming up here is Aquarius, my favorite of all time signs. I am learning. I have intentionally learned. You hear a lot of people with a lot of biases and stuff, like when they do their readings and stuff with especially astrology, and you know how they mischaracterize and demonize certain signs and stuff. Now, I have had a horrible experience with baby daddy, okay, who's an Aquarian, and yet at the same time, Aquarius is my south node, okay? So that means you have to get in, you have to find peace with your past. You can't just and you have to find the higher vibration so that you can take that energy within yourself, right? And that you continuously encounter with people, and don't put it off on them. You know, they might be good and they might not be shit. And at the end of the day, it's just all about, you know, your energy and the energy that's within you and what you're attracting and what you put out to the earth and finding peace with it, right? And so I am learning the highest vibrations in which I can operate and in my Aquarian energy. And this one's for you. We love you too, Aquarius. So, interestingly enough, I'm trying to remember what sign it was that got that 3. It was Gemini. Gemini and Aquarius. The 3 of Pentacles, okay, comes up in reverse for you though. Dealing with the music, bear with me. Aquarius. This card comes in reverse for you. It's Mars and Capricorn. It's a lack of teamwork. Frustrations and forward progress. Very much, it's 3, 6, and 3 that comes up here. So the first one was 3, then we have the 6 with the Sun in Scorpio, and this is just dealing with nostalgia. Memories of the past, those good old feelings, you know, the 6 of Cups. So it might even be family, okay, because we're dealing with Capricornic legacy. So it seems like you're dealing with attachments, Aquarius, of all people. The sign of detachment. We have the 3 of Swords that comes up after that, and that's Saturn. Bringing back, ending with that Capricornic energy, Saturn and Libra. Okay. So, Aquarius. Releasing those anxieties too. those regrets, letting it go, knowing that the break of dawn is on the horizon. You know, justice and truth, though. You know, being honest with yourself and with others. I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody that you're dealing with, Aquarius, that's not really truly being cooperative. And so try to get in touch with your feelings a little bit. We all know that you'll still make a logical come to a logical conclusion, right? Without being emotional. We have the swords that came up. Okay. But who is it here in this situation, Aquarius, that's not cooperating? Truly. That's what I would have for you as the theme of this week to evaluate. And don't be too hasty in moving any which way. Last but not least, my favorite lovers. Pisces. Kind of. You know, Pisces is all about like the preface. Man, I'm talking about you. You know, it's amazing what a different beast, complete different beast, like a Pisces man would be from a Pisces female. No, Pisces, I give it up to you. You know how to set the stage, set the tone. You know how to set the mood, Pisces. Pisces moon and Pisces rising. Here we go. Ooh, the World Cup comes up again. Who got the World Cup? I can't remember. Whoever it was that had the 3 major arcanas. Taurus. No, it wasn't. Okay, so Pisces, we have in the past position, and it's just really all blends together. We have the 6 of Staves, the 6 of Wands in reverse. It is Jupiter in Leo. Now, right side up, this is all about the victory, right? You might have had some haters along the way. Have no fear, my dear. The universe is on your side. Okay? Legacy building type of energy. Number 21. Then we have you've got the fire, you've got the earth, and you've got the water, Pisces, Venus, and Cancer. You really are cultivating the feel-goods, aren't you? Well, not with me. Pisces. You might have even had somebody hating on you, right? That was like, you know, cock blocking you a little bit. But you know you got smooth moves, my friend. You know how to connect with people's hearts, Pisces. You know how to nurture, Pisces. So you got this realistically. I mean, realistically. And with that, my friends, I will draw an oracle card for all of us. This is for the week of August 4th, Saturday, to August 10th, Friday. The Web Weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Be mindful to the web that you weave. You know, I really have to look up that poem now. What a web we weave. We weave when we try to deceive. Is that what it is? There's one, two. Let's see. Walter Scott quote. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Okay. Be upfront and honest this week. I feel like that poem is longer. Another place it says that it's Shakespeare. Oh no, it says never wrote that. It was Sir Walter Scott. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, my friends, when first we practice to deceive. So even don't play games with people this week. And don't even play their games, all right? We might have some people trying to play games with us, and we're not the type of people to play games with anybody else. Like, just kind of totally remove yourself from any interaction with these people. Oh, what happened to my light? Remove yourself from any interaction from, what do you call those people, oh, what do you call those people when they're, perpetrators or something like that? There's another word. Anyhow, uh-oh, my light is dying on me. I need to recharge it. Anyhow, make sure you have the higher and the lower vibrations. Weave your web with dream, oriented, people that will help you with your legacy and your purpose this week. Stay out of any kind of lower energies or people that aren't really for you, and just like let those people fall off, right? They're not part of your web. And all right. Enjoy your week. Mad love and honor. Praises due to my Abuelita Rosa. I do this in honor of her this week. And Nanu, my friends. God's blessings to you. Peace.